fun or anything like that. Sex is about God. We've come through sex, all of us. Sex is something that should be properly managed too. Sex should be respected.
There's nothing much really about sex.
But you really don't study it?
Oh, you really don't study sex? You don't think it's a big deal?
No, man.
Really? Okay. What do you think about sex?
I really can't comment on it right now.
Well, everything that's happening, teenagers becoming pregnant, all the sexual transmitted diseases and stuff, yes, we have to pay attention to it.
So much. Speedy don't have no comment. I'm very low.
I love sex.
Well, you have gone celibate.
I go on celibate now.
Sex is a nice thing, but you must abstain.
You must abstain. Okay, and are you abstaining?
No. I'm a very bad sinner with sex.
So you think sex is a big deal?
It is, but it's on a gender sex. Man to woman sex is a good thing, but the other, but your orgy sexes, theirs are not fundamental.
Thank you very much. So what do you think about sex?
I think it is great, but but this is what's going on with the women, going to women though, is a different thing though. People change that.
So you love sex, like it, or do you just think it's okay?
Get it every day I want it, but sex is how should I put it, no? Sex is just normal. You know what I mean? To help replenish the earth, that's all it's all about.
So it's just normal, there's nothing special about it?
Nothing special? What should be special about sex? That you should love each other and you know what I mean? It's created by God.
So it's a big deal or it's not a big deal in your opinion?
Big deal? Nah, no big deal in sex. Just be careful when you're having sex.
Okay, so you saw the opinions of several people in Barbados, male and female, what they think about sex, whether it's a big deal or not. We've heard one person so far this evening give her take on sex. Now, I know that a lot of women, based on my conversations with women, I do counseling as well, and sometimes when I talk to women, a lot of women are saying that they're very dissatisfied with their sexual relationships because maybe they're connected to a guy who's really selfish. He doesn't think about their sexual needs. And I know that we are a variety of women out here. We're different ages, we're different shapes and sizes and textures and tones, and we might have been raised differently, in different homes, etc. But at the end of the day, all of us have this overpowering need to be sexually connected. We want to be connected with someone. We want to feel this urge. We want to connect because we have this urge. We want to make it deep and we want to make it meaningful. But at the end of the day, some of us still find ourselves plagued by bad sex. I want someone to come and tell me 2 of the things that makes for a bad sexual relationship. You're going to get a free copy of my book, How to Have Mind-Blowing Sex Without Losing Your Brain. Someone from the audience, some woman, some girlfriend, come and tell me what are 2 of the things that make for a bad sexual relationship. You're coming? What's your name? This is Zoe.
Okay, 2 things that make bad sex. Okay, first of all, no foreplay. And if you're not comfortable with your own body.
Let's give Zoe a hand. Those were very good reasons, Zoe, and you win a copy of my book, How to Have Mind-Blowing Sex Without Losing Your Brain. Let's give her a hand. Come on, ladies. She said no foreplay as being one of the reasons, and being uncomfortable with our own bodies. And she is so true, and I do address those things in my book. I talk about the fact that if you're going to have great sex, we have to feel comfortable with who we are. There's actually a whole list of sexual affirmations in the book where I encourage you to look into the mirror and say certain things to yourself. Because if you're going to let yourself go and be free to have a great sexual relationship, you have to feel comfortable with who you are. If you're worried about every little bulge and every little dark spot on your skin, I'm telling you, it's all going to be in your mind and you won't be able to let yourself go. So I'm sure you're gonna, you're gonna enjoy doing those affirmations and affirming who you are, affirming your beauty. Now the whole question of foreplay puts the responsibility for a great sexual relationship into the hands of your partner to some degree. And I know that for a lot of women, I heard this only recently on a North American talk show, where a woman was saying, well, the present guy she was with, I think she was married, and her current husband was responsible for quote-unquote giving her an orgasm. Everybody knows what an orgasm is, right? Well, I'm not talking Dutch, right? I hope so, right? She was saying that this husband that she had now was doing a good job because he was doing what the other one couldn't do. He was giving her an orgasm. How many women here think that it is a man's job to give you an orgasm? Come on, girls. Do you think it's the man's job to give you an orgasm? A lot of women are saying yes. Is there anybody who thinks differently, that it's not totally the man's job to give you the orgasm? Who thinks so? You think so? Come there. Come make your way to the front. Come quickly. She doesn't think it's totally a man's job to give her an orgasm, and I tend to agree with her, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And then we're going to view our very, very short film we've been advertising on Facebook. Red Alert 2 is going to be launched tonight at Girlfriends Expo. You're going to see it right now. All local actors starring Danielle Norris, Shannon Arthur, and Danica Bino, produced by Better Blends Relationship Institute and Ultimate Prestige in association with Fresh Productions. We're going to show that right now. But she's going to come and tell us quickly. Where is she? You're the person, come. Why is it that a man is not the one totally responsible for giving you an orgasm?
I think that if a woman is really comfortable in her body and her skin, she should be able to give herself an orgasm. By she doing that, that's going to turn on the man, so things will happen.
Okay, no, Remy. When you say give herself an orgasm, what do you mean? You're talking about when she's by herself or when she's with her partner? No, I just want to understand. I want to make sure we're on the same page.
It happens both ways, when you're by yourself or when you're with your partner.
Don't move yet. So you're saying that when a woman is comfortable with herself, she knows her body, she knows what turns her on. She's not just dependent on what the man is doing with his penis or his hand or his mouth or whatever to get an orgasm, but she knows she can cooperate. And that's my whole point when it comes to the sexual relationship. It's not just what your partner is doing to you with his body parts. It is what you're doing with your own body parts. I know there may be some children around, so I won't get too graphic. But it's how comfortable you are with your own body. Okay? And how comfortable you are using, I'll use that very general term, using your body in a way to bring yourself maximum pleasure. And let me guarantee you that this is going to turn your partner on tremendously. Actually, this is going to be the subject of my next book, which is going to be out later this year, so stay tuned. Okay, Red Alert 2.